Kolbrin Bible, Book 6, Books of Morals and Precepts, Chapter 39, Vanity. Much of the book is to develop your moral code. Avoid using it to judge others. NPR 39.2. The vain man scorns wisdom and knowledge. Decency and reserve are strangers to him. He oppresses his inferiors and is insolent to his superiors, who, in return, look down upon his weakness with amusement. NPR 39.3. He despises the judgment of others and rejects the counsel of his friends. He relies upon his own opinions and is confounded. He pursues bubbles which break at his touch, while trampling underfoot the solid substance which would bring him respect. NPR 39.4. His imagination exalts his stature, but it is a magnified shadow without substance, a thing visible to none but himself. He delights in the adulation of others. He cares not for the welfare of any but himself. NPR 39.5. He whom the multitude praises and acclaims, what is he but the mirror of its vanity and the froth on the surface of its weaknesses? The multitude is fickle and unstable, and the mob a collection of fools. The wise man and the real man do not degrade themselves for such as these. NPR 39.7. Be not one of these puffballs, a bladder filled with wind. Magnify not your stature because of your knowledge, nor be vain because of your attractions. What are you like within? Are you but a false-fronted fool or an unmasked horror? Ask these things of your spirit in the silences. NPR 39.8. Remember that the lover of praise rarely deserves it, and that to him life is but the shadow of a dream. The things that are worthwhile lie beyond his grasp, for he can see no further than his own reflection, and is bedazzled by its useless glitter. NPR 39.10. Carry yourself according to your present estate, and in higher positions you will carry yourself with befitting dignity. Remember that he who thinks too highly of himself when there is no cause also belittles and insults others. Knowledge is a bit odd, since, in my experience, often the vain wear knowledge like a badge, just as much as vanity and possessions. However, I've noticed that there is an arrogance that creates ignorance, a certainty that they know more than others, so will not listen and assume if you disagree it's only because you are jealous or want them to fail. I've taken to calling it arrogant ignorance because it isn't that they are ignorant or can't learn. It's only admitting another could be wrong that would damage them, their sense of self in the world. They will lash out and damage others, including themselves, yet claim all along it is the pettiness of others that causes their problem. Few will respect such a person. In fact, they will likely ridicule them out of earshot. But oddly, you could do it to their faces and they'd likely not notice.